I'm not going to call anybody out by name. I'm not going to call y'all out by name, but y'all know who y'all are that need to come on to the front and have a seat because y'all was in the comments heavy. Cordell slept with her and that is so disrespectful and blah, blah, da, 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 da. Y'all did a lot. Y'all did a lot. The last video, the last live. I mean, we got called awful, pick-me's, stupid. Somebody said that I want Odell. Somebody said I'm obsessing over Cordell so that Odell would notice me. Nobody wants Odell's sweet ass either. But what's good, y'all? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. I am Tammy. This is TammyTalks. We are here to talk about Love Island Season 6, Episode 21. All right? If you guys have not already, don't forget, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to y'all. We did hit 25,000, which is still crazy. But we still got goals, y'all, to hit by the end of the season. So, if you're here and you've been here and you've been enjoying your time here, stop typing in Tammy Talks Love Island. Hit the subscribe button, thumbs up the video, leave all your comments, which y'all do, down below. Let's talk about a few things, all right? So, first things first, we are starting off the heels of the raunchy race. So, Kendall and Cordell are over to the side and they're talking about the challenge. Kendall was telling him how he and Daya have a strong connection. And he's like, look, I'm checking it. It's cool. Like, you're different in here. You're buzzing, my man, buzzing. I don't know what that means. That slang might be too young for me. But he's saying that Cordell and Daya are buzzing. Kendall is like, we've never seen this side of you. Like, this is how we want you to be. More relaxed. You're having fun. You're not overthinking about, if I do this, is it going to set Serena off? If I do this, am I going to like set me and Serena back a couple of steps? And it's true. Yes, Daya is leading with sex when it comes to Cordell. Absolutely. We all know that. Yes, Daya was able to study Cordell because she's been watching behind the scenes. Yes, we know that. We acknowledge that. Yes, Cordell didn't have any other options outside of Serena, the same way that Serena did not really have any other options outside of Cordell. Yes, we can acknowledge that. But what a lot of people, I think, my personal opinion, are just failing to kind of realize is Cordell was all in with Serena. He was giving her the energy. He was doing everything he can to let her know that he's into her. How many episodes did we see conversations with him saying that? We did not see that same reciprocation on Serena's side. And that does not mean, because this was a comment as well, it does not mean that me, myself, Tammy, I'm not saying that Cordell deserved for Serena to like him because he liked her. That's not what anybody is saying. But we are saying that Cordell as an individual, as a human, deserves to be with somebody that actually likes him. If Serena is a slow burn, it's not going to work with Cordell. But Serena knows that. Serena is stringing Cordell along. Anybody that does not see that, I'm sorry, but I think y'all lack a smidge of emotional intelligence. You got to think outside of, I'm team this person, team that person. Just think rationally. Just think logically about this. Serena did string Cordell along. She did, because she knew that Cordell truly liked her. Again, yes, Cordell didn't have a lot of options. Serena didn't have any options either. Okay? So, Kendall said that, Cordell is in his confessional, and he's saying that he's still thinking about Serena, and he's wearing the ring that she gave him. Y'all freaked out about these rings. I feel like every year we see somebody that has exchanged some type of something with the other. It doesn't mean that, oh my God, they were so serious and we just didn't see it. No, it means that there was at some point a conversation and Serena gave Cordell one of the rings that she typically wears. That's what that means. That's what that means. But, and not to minimize that action, just because I give you a ring, but if I'm still acting as if I need to keep a distance from you, I'm still entertaining the other men, Does it really matter? When did she give him the ring? I think that's important to note. Is it after, she done went through and all the other men like didn't like her? Is that what we're saying? Like, I'm sorry I see things evenly. I'm sorry I see things evenly. It's not that I don't like classy black women, because that's a thing now too, I guess. Tammy hates the classy black women. My bad. I didn't know this was a classy show. Tell me something. All right. Back over with Miguel. Miguel is like really liking Sierra. Oh my God. So they're laying in bed in they backyard boogie outside raunchy Ray's clothes. Y'all really just be in y'all bed with y'all outside clothes? Just full of the filth of the world, the dirt, the dust, the particles, the bodily fluids. You and others. Because remember, y'all had that orgy at the end. Y'all laying across, y'all are on the ground, not the floor, but the ground have you, the grass, the soot, the dirt, the sand. And then y'all went and laid in the bed. Maybe I was raised differently. But they start kissing, and I think Miguel really likes her. Now, I can't tell if it's lust or if he really, really likes her, but they're cute together, or, for what it is. We then get Rob and Sydney. So he's asking her, what is your family structure? Her parents are divorced. Her mom, unfortunately, passed away 2 years ago. He very, very dryly was like, sorry to hear that. I was like, damn. It was almost like his brain was like, say something. Sorry to hear that. I was like, oh my God. Okay. Whoa. So all of a sudden, this weird ass little boy goes and like, ooh, a beetle. So he runs over, gets this big ass beetle, made my skin crawl. And he's like, look, no. The beetle was this damn big. And he's like, look, don't get scared now, nigga. Like, look how big this is. Yes, she's gonna get scared. Rob, you and these bugs, sir. And I guess that is his way of seeing how compatible you are with somebody. Ask the heifer, do you like bugs? You scared of them? You are? Okay, we not gonna work them. But you have to stop picking up these things and being like, look, a beetle. I'm going to let it crawl on you. Oh, my God. Like, I can't with Rob. I can't. And then Sydney was like, look, these overalls, can't do it with you. Can't do it. I want Rob to go home. Him and his overalls. Because y'all know he running out of clothes. He only got so many fits, and Casa has seen 3 of them. So we then get Daya and Cordell. So I hollered when the announcer was like, Cordell is dressed like a Target employee. I mean, red shirt, khaki pants is never a good look. As a sneakerhead myself, I hate every single pair of shoes that Cordell has. None of them look good. I know that you got better shoes than that. Like, were those Jordan 1 mids? Oh my God. Cordell's shoe game is horrific, if you ask me. If you're going to bring some sneakers, put that shit on. But I guess. So they're on that big like chase chair, and Cordell tells her that his little man is excited. And Daya was like, he's not so little. Y'all are being very stank. Okay. Oh my gosh. So we then get Janae and Jacoby. So they're talking about the kissing challenge. And he's like, so, how was my kiss? She was like, it was an 8.5. It would have been better, though, if we weren't in the challenge. I could make it better. I can get to that 10 with you. And I'm like, okay, Jacoby, with the politicking of it all. He then tells her, look, I want to share a bed with you. And Janae is like, okay, cool, I'm with it. But then she also was like, you didn't pop my ass, you didn't smack my ass, but that's cool because you a gentleman. Janae, you and wanting to get your ass smacked, okay, girl, cool. But why is that factor into how you base and how you rate a kiss? But then if somebody does it, then you're like, my mama is watching. Girl, your mama is watching you ask for your ass to be smacked too. That's why Sir Janae ain't. She a little ditzy, okay? A smidge. We have new sleeping buddies tonight, everybody. So over in the villa, we have Jacoby and Janae. We have Leah and Ignacio. We have Olivia and George, Kane and Nicole. Jalen is sleeping solo. Josiah lost Janae, so he is sleeping solo. And then Serena and Kayla are still out in soul ties with the Bugs and the Beatles, okay? Over in Casa Amor, Kenny is with Catherine. We don't see Kenny talk. Kenny might come back for Janae because we don't see anything. I mean, talk about not getting any screen time. Sheesh. We then have Sierra and Miguel, Kendall and Destiny, Rob and Sydney, Aaron and Daniela, and then Daya and Cordell. Daya, y'all know who I mean. So the next morning, Kayla wakes up and y'all know what she be on. I miss Aaron. I'm going to tell y'all now, that is the last time until the end of the episode that I am mentioning Kayla talk about Aaron. So any of them other scenes where that's all she's talking about, we won't talk about it here. So the girls all come out. They're rallying around her, being, all for one for all. And they're like, look, Aaron is probably the same way. He's thinking about you. He's not kissing girls in challenges. And I said, oh, okay. Meanwhile, we pan back over to the men's quarters in Casa Amor. We see this infamous scene where it looks as if Cordell and Daya are having sex. For one, the preview that we saw, it made it look like it was the middle of the night. It is not. It is morning when people are wide awake and everybody's moving around the room. She climbs on top of him, bounces on him a little bit, I guess to, satisfy herself, whatever was going on, but they're fully clothed. Cordell even pulls back the covers so we can see that, well, she's fully clothed. He just has on whatever shorts or pants he sleeps in. Right? The editing was very creative. Y'all had Daya's mama windmilling and fighting for her life in the comments. My daughter would never do that. Y'all all owe Daya's mama an apology. Y'all was giving that lady the blues in the comments. Quiet as it's kept, some of y'all owe me and Ian apology in the comments for the live, but whatever. I'll take my sweet vindication. I'll just take it and put it in my pocket, and I'll pull it out when I need to. They like each other. They're kissing. They're doing whatever the case. Again, do I feel bad that Serena is hurt? Sure. Do I feel bad that Serena might lose her couple? No, I just don't. You didn't start to like him until yesterday. I'm sorry. I just don't. Shoot me, kill me, crucify me. I don't care. I don't. There are two people in that relationship. The way that the fan base is feeling as if Serena can do absolutely no wrong is asinine to me. It just is. But Kenny is telling the guys how he still has Janae on his mind. Janae got options now, babe. For the first time, Janae has 3 options. Kenny, Jacoby, Josiah. So Leah said that I've tried with the guys. I'm just not feeling it. I think the issue is that the crop of men that came in just isn't, I won't say isn't good, but let's be real. Nobody's checking for Kane. I think they tried to bring in Kane because he was very reminiscent of the older guy that Cassie brought back from Casa last season. One of them little boys got horrific skin. Is it George or Jalen? It's just the guys weren't guying. The cutest guy that came for Casa is Jacoby. Jacoby's cute. He look a little short though. So y'all know how I feel about Ignacio's eyes. So Serena said that she's missing her man so much and she keeps thinking about the challenge. When did Cordell become your man? The girls have not allowed themselves to really enjoy Casa. And by that, before somebody comes in, I'm not saying that the girls should all be kissing and humping and doing all that stuff with the guys, but they're just not enjoying themselves. One thing that is a very stark difference from last season is even though Carmen, Hannah, Cassie, and KK all knew that they were going to eventually go back to their dudes, or they still had all their dudes in the right of mind, they still were able to enjoy themselves and have conversation with the other guys. This group of girls are refusing to even really talk to the guys. Outside of Olivia and Leah, I would say Leah tried a little bit, but outside of like Leah, Olivia, and what is her name? Janae, we don't like Serena's not even talking to the men. Like, I'm not saying you got to go and try to recouple, but damn girl, have a conversation. Y'all are wasting this entire time pining over the boys who are at least, like, Kendall hasn't done anything crazy, not that I can remember, but they're at least enjoying themselves. Relax a little bit. Y'all are making yourselves miserable, right? So Kayla is once again whining about Aaron, and she gets a text. So they're going to do one of those nasty ass games where they're spitting in each other's mouths. We're not going to talk about it, but the villain won. So we're down to the backyard boogie. All right. So Josiah and Janae. So he's like, okay, look, I want to tell you that I like you. Now, peep this. Earlier, the guys in Casa don't know how to cook. They can't make avocado toast, which is very basic and simple, but they don't know how to make it. So Ignacio has been making the breakfast for the guys to go deliver. Josiah took the breakfast that Ignacio made for Jacoby to give Janae. I'm sure that got back to her. I'm sure at some point that got back to her. So Josiah's like, look, I really like you. Have I told you? Janae is like, I guess. I feel like you could have told me sooner. I feel like you're only doing this now because I basically told you that I was good off you. He then said he has an issue with being vulnerable. But aren't you the same dude that was dating two women at the same time? So were you vulnerable with both of them? Okay, sure. Vulnerability is an issue for you, Josiah. Seems like you're a fuckboy and you really only care because you feel like you're going to lose Janae to Jacoby. Clock it. So Jacoby comes over and takes Janae away for a chat, and Josiah looks a little salty face, and he's just left sitting there. So he tells Janae, look, I've had eyes for you the whole night, the whole time. I really like you. She likes how calm and reserved and just like relaxed Jacoby has been. She said that his energy is very safe and positive, whereas Josiah's energy is, I'm going to say chaotic. Not the word that she used, but I'm going to say chaotic. She didn't let him know, look, I want to be honest. I'm still feeling Kenny. Still kind of thinking about Kenny. Jacoby tells her, look, I'm not asking you to choose. I just want to let you know that I'm here. I feel that you've been done dirty. You haven't had a fair shake in there, and I'm here for you. I wouldn't do that to you. That's all I'm saying. Laying it on thick. Spread it on. I liked it. I effed with it. Okay. I think they would be cute together, but I think that Janae does like Kenny a little better. I think she does like Kenny a little better. So Cordell, meanwhile, is saying that he has no regrets. Cordell feels he doesn't have any regrets because he's never had a girl that's told him openly that she is there for him and him alone. I mean, what can you say? Again, we have to look at the juxtaposition between how Daya is moving in this casa with how Serena has. Again, let me clarify for the people in the back that didn't turn their hearing aids or their thinking caps on. Nobody is saying that Serena had to come in and pop it for B and lay low and spread it wide and bust it wide open for Cordell. But there are ways that you can be a slow burn in regards to physical intimacy while not stringing him along. There is a way to do that, okay? So all of a sudden, so they're kissing. Cordell and Daya is kissing. Kayla gets a text, and it's a story from Casa Amor. I said, let's get to the shits. We see the initial scene with the lip gloss between Cordell and Daya. We do not see them kiss, so it is up to Serena's imagination on whether they kissed or not. We then see the clip where everybody thought they had sex, and this is before it's shown that it's light out, it's middle of the day, the room is full of people, and that he pulled the cover back to show that, hey, we are fully clothed, we're not having sex. We then see Aaron rubbing all over Daniela's legs and feet before they kiss, but we do not see the kiss. And then we see the conversation where then we see where Kendall was like, oh, they're getting cozy. I love that. And, Kendall was like hyping it up. So Kayla is shaking, y'all. It is like, I'm like, ooh, Kayla. Ooh, Kayla. Serena's pissed. She said that she does not tolerate disrespect. Here's the thing. If Serena's pissed, she's well within her rights to feel pissed. If y'all, now, did y'all decide y'all weren't going to kiss anybody? But like people are pointing out, Cordell felt it would have been disrespectful if Serena would have kissed on Nigel. I think the difference, and not to make an excuse, but I think the difference, no, never mind. I'm not even going to say it, because Cordell did say that he wasn't going to kiss anybody in there. Not to Serena, but he did say it just for himself. So if Serena feels disrespected, she's well within her rights too. Okay? So the girls call Iggy over. Come on over, Crazy Eyes. Come on over so you can translate what's going on. He translates, and I was like, see, Aaron thought that he was going to be able to, get up in there and talk in Spanish, and then nobody would know. One, there are translators, and they got their own built-in Google Translate right here. Ignacio was like, let me see. Let me find where my eyes gonna focus. Let me stop. Let me stop. So he basically translates it, and the girls are upset that Kendall was kind of like hyping it up and egging it on. So, what's her name? Kayla is walking through, and Olivia's following her, and then the other girls are following after Serena. Serena wants to spiral so bad, and she's finally able to later. But Janae tells her, look, I'll pull my heels off, and even though that's little bro, we can run up on Casa right now. I would love, oh my God, I would love for Love Island to let the girls or the guys run up on each other one time. I'm talking when everybody's out chilling and stuff. I would love for them to let them just go over for an hour to like spy from the bushes or something. Love Island, y'all add that to next season. So Serena is now trying to justify her stringing Cordell along by saying, that's why I was like, let's just see what he's about. Serena, no. Let's be real. Let's say Jacoby was into Serena. Okay, he's a nice short king for her. Let's say that, or even Josiah was into Serena and they're giving her play. Whatever, because y'all gonna bitch in the comments about it. Whatever, I'm gonna just leave it. I'm gonna leave it here. So we got Kayla saying, Aaron, keep my mama name out your mouth. Don't say shit else about her mama, because you've been talking about her family, but you're over there rubbing up on Daniela's thick ankles. Okay, so Serena is in her confessional, and she's saying that this has happened to her so many times. She said that she usually copes by making jokes, and she says she feels stupid and dumb. I said, do you? I'm sorry you feel that way, but the way that you're feeling right now is exactly how Kendall felt when you twisted and turned. I do want to say this. One thing that we have noticed about Serena is in regards to the way that she talks about her relationship and her coupledom with Cordell is it is always her, me. Cordell is patient with me. Cordell is moving at my pace. Cordell is respecting my boundaries. It's me. We do not ever hear her say, I like Cordell because Cordell is so funny. Cordell is such a sweetheart. Cordell, like, you know what I mean? We don't hear that from her. Everything that Serena says and does is me. And yes, always and forever, I got to put me first, Lucius. But a relationship, a couple has two people in it. And Team Serena, y'all can hate me all y'all want to. Serena is selfish. And this might be why Serena has these issues in every relationship, because your focus, your intentions, everything that you do going into that relationship is predicated and built upon how you are going to benefit from it. It has never been, I know that Cordell needs more affection. I'm going to try to cuddle with him more. I'm going to try to hug Cordell more. I'm going to wake up every morning and maybe kiss Cordell on the cheek. I feel bad that Cordell was still, dancing and I twisted out. And then when start smiling up in the new Bombshells challenge faces. Serena probably do some introspection. Look inward and try to figure out why is it that this keeps happening to you. I mean, just think about it, y'all. Think about all the times that Serena has talked about in regards to Cordell. It's always, well, he's doing this for me. He did this for me. This happened to me. We don't see a lot of her saying, yeah, Cordell, I want to let Cordell know that I really do like him. Cordell needs this from me. I'm going to try to do this for him. That's not being a pick-me. That's having fucking emotional intelligence. That's what that is. But, argue amongst yourselves in the comments. But we've come to the end of the episode. Next week, they're going to do the recoupling. It's going to be a mess. Looks like Aaron is going to try to do some politicking. But let me know what you guys thought about it. Subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up the video. And I will catch you guys tonight. I'll be on time tonight. Peace.